guys, welcome back to my channel, The You in Fashion. My name is Megan. On my channel we discuss fashion, luxury, handbags, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in any of those topics, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my content. So in this video today, I want to do part 2 of my entire luxury designer shoe collection. I did part 1 last week, so once you finish up with this video, go ahead and hop over and check that one out. I'll link it down below. And this video, part 2, is really going to be boots entirely. Kind of like I was saying in the first one, I had to end up splitting them up because I just ended up having more shoes than I thought, to be honest. So this one is mainly going to be boots only. The very first video that I posted last week is going to be more of my flats and my heels and things like that. With that being said, I'm so sorry that that video last week was pushed back a little bit later than I normally post, and I did miss my weekend video that I normally do, but that's because I went to New York City to visit one of my best friends this weekend. I am gonna be posting about that and do a YouTube video hopefully this weekend, just talking about my NYC trip. So make sure you guys tune in for that one too. I had such an amazing time and I can't wait to share that with you guys. But moving right along with today's video, let's go ahead and dive into my boots. So my very first boot is going to be my Gucci Marmont boots. These are the ankle length and these are in the size, let's see here, 35.5. And I was telling you guys in the last video, I am typically a 4.5, 34.5 to a 35. I would say a true 4.5 though. So the 35 is pushing it. But what I find is in boots, if I can find them for a good deal, I'll go up a half a size. So like I said, these are a 35.5, and I'm going to do a try on all of these shoes. And I did that in my first video too. So you can just kind of see how they fit on. But I feel like even with the half a size too big in these, they still fit really, really well. I still wear them all the time. I did want to put in here that I did get these from the Fashion File outlet, and with the outlet, those are going to be kind of items that are considered in fair condition opposed to their main website. But what I find is that in shoes particular, you can find some really, really good deals for those if you don't mind them being a little worn. And for me, I'm like, shoes have been worn anyway. I'm planning on wearing them, and I know my shoes I can't keep in as good condition as my handbags, to be honest. So I'm okay, especially if it's a style I'm not sure how long it's going to be around, or I'm really just trying it out and I want to find a good deal and still be assured that they're 100% authentic. I find that the Fashion File outlet is a great way to go, and I will go ahead and share this screen here so that you can kind of see how to get to the Fashion File outlet from their main site and check out some of their shoes that they have on there currently to see if there's anything that you're interested in. Okay, so staying in the Gucci family, and actually in the Gucci Marmont boot family, I have pretty much the exact same shoe except in this beautiful burgundy color. And I actually ordered this, you guys are not going to believe it, but off of DSW, and I did do the afterpay through DSW. So if you're interested in doing that, I will go ahead and just pull up DSW here for you, share the screen. They do offer afterpay, which is where they let you break that into separate payments. What I will say though is I have gotten myself in trouble before, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna afterpay this, I'm gonna afterpay that, and then at the end I'm like, who spent all of this money? But it is really, really helpful if you're kind of looking for a pair of Gucci boots. You're on the DSW website. I also get some DSW coupons when I shop, so I just find that you can save a lot. And now that they're carrying Gucci shoes, it's just like icing on the cake. Tell me how you guys feel about that, because I know there's been some debate within the fashion community of whether that's a bad thing that Gucci decided to pair itself with DSW and kind of offer some of these discounts on their shoes. But I'd be really curious to hear what you guys think. Again, they are this beautiful color. I did buy these new, so you can kind of tell the difference as far as wear from the bottom of these, and even just kind of the structure on them. Since I did buy those other shoes from Fashion File, my black ones, They are a little bit, I guess I would say scrunchy kind of here. They're not sitting as structured as they used to be, I would assume, when they were bought new, kind of like these. But I wanted to show you guys a couple of examples just so you can make the determination, like how important is it for you to get them new opposed to maybe getting them for a fair condition and maybe a little bit cheaper. And I know this is in a little bit contrast to what I normally say about my handbags, because you guys know me, I'm usually like, if it's not excellent or better for one of the designer bags, I would walk away. But with shoes, unfortunately, they lose their value so easily and so quickly. Kind of as soon as you wear them out, they're already starting to lose their value. So that's going to be one of the things where if it's really just wear on the bottom and the actual structure and the shoe looks pretty good, I would say I would be more willing to go less than excellent condition on shoes than I would be on handbags. Again, you guys kind of let me know if you feel the same way, but that's my take on it so far. I did want to include the size of my Marmonts in the burgundy. These I did get in my true size of the 34.5. And what I will say is I do prefer my true size in these than the size up that I was telling you about in the black that I got on the good deal. So if you can find them in your true size for a good deal, they kind of just fit your foot a little bit better, to be honest, and it's not as sliding. So the 35.5 works. I can wear it without my foot flipping in and out of it because it is a boot and has kind of the structure around my ankle, but I definitely feel the difference, and it definitely just holds my foot a little bit better when I bought these in my true size. So next one is my Gucci platform boots in the black, and when I say I absolutely love these things, when you are 4'11", you need a little bit of that height, and I feel like the platform just really gives that elevation in a stylish way and in a comfortable way. So I would so recommend these shoes. I absolutely love them. I am going to include links down below of these shoes, and I did that in my first video as well. So if you're interested in any of these styles that I'm showing you, I did try to include some of the links of where to find them down below. But I absolutely love them, would recommend these 110%. And I actually bought these off of eBay. I guess he would be almost like a personal shopper that I met off eBay. I absolutely love him, and he only does shoes, and he'll go at certain times of year and finds great deals, and he'll email me and he'll be like, hey, I'm doing some of my yearly shopping. Are you interested in any of these shoe options that I'm going to be picking up? And he gives me the opportunity to say yes or no, but I feel like I snagged these on a great deal, and I'm so happy with them. And kind of like I was talking to you about earlier in this video, that's something super important to me about shoes, to be honest, is to make sure I'm getting a good deal on them, because they do lose their value so fast. So if you're just starting your luxury collection, I'll kind of say this, you know, from day one, I would start with a designer handbag, especially if you're going to be looking at Chanel or something like that that holds its value really well, if you're looking to put your money in the best places. And I feel like that's kind of one of the mistakes I made earlier on, was I was buying up all of these shoes, which is how I ended up with all of these, because I feel like they were more reasonable. But then I realized shoes, like even when I would go to try to resell them on Fashion File sale, I was like, I'm just not interested in this style anymore. I'm going to try to resell it. They are so particular and so picky, and you'll never be able to get your money back that you pay for these shoes full price. So I would say if you are looking for some of these designer shoes, definitely go pre-loved, definitely look for a good deal, because they're just not going to hold their value as well as a handbag typically would. For my black platforms, I did get these in a size 35 even. So like I was saying, my true size is a 34.5. The smallest size they had when he was on his run was a 35. So I went with that one, and I feel like they still fit pretty good. So kind of like I was saying, if you find one of these in a good deal, or it's the last one they have left and it's maybe a half a size larger than you would wear, I would still go for it. I feel like it will fit just fine, especially if it's a boot. If it's a heel, like I said in my last video, that's a different conversation, because your heel will slip right out of those shoes. So I would make sure when it comes to heels, either go your same size or even a size down if they're high and your foot is sliding forward, because I've made that mistake all too many times. So please, please, please take my advice on that one. So moving on to Christian Louboutins. These are my Christian Louboutin platform boots. And I, again, will try to link the names of these down below, but I also love these platforms. What I will say is they're a little bit harder to style for some reason, I feel like, than my Gucci ones. I don't know if it's kind of the suede leather that makes them more difficult, or if it's the, I don't know. I guess I would say it's the suede, because it almost makes it look less dressy like than the leather of the Gucci ones. But I still love a good platform boot. I feel like they are still really comfortable, really sexy. I would still definitely recommend them if you're kind of looking for a suede platform Christian Louboutin. I feel like these are a great choice. The sizing that I got in this one was a 35. So again, I think that it was just something that I found a good deal on it. I think I also bought these from eBay, but that I also knew that my foot wouldn't slip out since I didn't go with the 34.5. So again, up half a size. They fit really, really well. I don't have any issues with my foot slipping out of them. So again, if you're looking for a boot style, ankle boot style platform, I feel like these are a great choice for the winter season that's going to be coming up soon. This pair of Christian Louboutins are my white ones, and oh my goodness, they are so gorgeous. Let me move my hands so I can readjust them. You're like, Megan, please move your hands out of the way. We can't see the shoes, which is why we are all here. But they are absolutely gorgeous. I did get these from the Christian Louboutin store. I would say this is probably one of the only pairs that I've bought directly from the Louboutin store, and I just had to have them. You're gonna see on my channel, sometimes I go through these spurs where I'm like, I just have to have it, and if they don't have it pre-loved, then I'm just gonna have to buy it. But I don't like to do that. Let me reiterate, if I can find it pre-loved, I will. But I absolutely love these. I think they are so gorgeous. I wear them all the time, summer or winter or fall, because of the color. You can kind of get away with them with some white denim in these boots. Oh, it looks so good paired that way. These I did get in my true size, the 34.5, and kind of like I was saying, I feel like the reason I was able to find these in my true size is because I did buy them directly from store. But to be honest with these may be one pair that the 35 may not have been a bad idea, because when I tell you, because of the pointed toe, they squeeze your toes so badly. These are not one of the most comfortable shoes or boots that I own or have, and because of that, I find that I have to know exactly where I'm going and exactly how long I'm going to be there and exactly how long I'm going to be walking, because if not, my feet will be on fire. Okay, but I love them. They look super cute. They are super duper sexy. I would definitely recommend everybody to have a white boot in their collection. Ankle boots for me, you kind of see my last few have been ankle boots, and I feel like either I need to have them ankle length, or I need to have them right under my knees, or thigh highs look good too, to be honest. But if it's kind of a right in between my shin, it's just not good. It's not good at all. Again, I am 4'11", and I want to give some styling tips always on my channel too, especially for my petite women. And I would say if you are petite, I would say go for either an ankle right underneath your knee or a thigh high, because anything that lands in your shin area is just going to make you look even shorter. So most of my collection that I'm going to be showing you today, you're going to see is either ankle or fits right under my knee area. Next, moving on to my Louboutin right under the knee boots that I was kind of hinting at earlier. So I actually do have two colors. I have the brown suede to go kind of with my brown outfits, and these are super cute. I actually purchased, I want to say, all my under knee boots from the Real, and this was years ago, but I find that the Real RealReal used to have really good deals on shoes. I am going to take a look, and I'll attach some of those here as well of what they kind of currently have of their Louboutin boots and if any of them are marked down. But I just love them. These are a 34.5, and it even still has like the little sticker, returns will only be accepted if this sticker remains attached. So clearly I haven't worn these enough to really damage the bottoms of them at all, but I love them. I think they are so cute, so sexy, a great addition to any winter outfit that you need a boot for. The only thing I will say is I don't find these to be very comfortable, and I feel like unfortunately this is a trend for my Louboutin boots outside of the first platform ones that I showed you guys. If it has a regular heel to it, I'm just finding that they're not really comfortable. So kind of moving on to my black pair. These are actually the black and the suede. And again, beautiful boots, beautiful, looks so good on. These are a size 35. So these are a half a size because these were the 34.5, these were the 35. And I will say that I don't really notice much difference. They both fit pretty good. I don't notice that much sliding in these, but maybe the 34.5 would have been a little bit better to just hold tighter on your foot, because I do find that they slip just a teensy bit, which may make them even more uncomfortable. But I did wear these on my New York trip. I wore them out the first night and they looked bomb with my outfit. Check out my Instagram. I'm going to have all of that posted on there, and I'm also going to talk about my styling in New York in my next video. So if you're interested, definitely check that one this weekend. But with that being said, they just, by the end of the night, my feet hurt so bad in those streets of New York. I should have probably taken either like tennis shoes and then put these on once I got out to the bar area, but they looked so cute. I love them styled. I feel like I can't really go wrong with any outfit that I pair them with. Again, with these boots though, it really is just taking into consideration where you're gonna be, how long you're gonna be there, and if you're going to have to walk a long time to get there, because your feet will hurt. Please listen to that advice. So last pair of Christian Louboutin boots are going to be my black leather ones. So I had the black suede and then also these in the black. I also bought these from the RealReal and I absolutely love them. I think they are gorgeous. What I will say, let me turn them the right way here. What I will say is I honestly wear my suede ones more. I don't know if I feel like they're just easier because they are a little bit more casual to style than these. I guess I feel like with these I do have to dress them up just a little bit, like maybe, I don't know, like a leather pant with a leather boot would look really good, but I feel like when I have on, say, a dress or something like that, like I styled my suede ones with this weekend, I prefer the suede. I'm not really sure. I would love your opinion on that one to see if you feel the same way. These size are a 35, so again, half a size up from my normal size of the 4.5. But I feel like overall they fit pretty good. I don't really have any issues outside of, you know, maybe them not holding my feet as tight. But I did want to kind of just show you the two versions of black that I have. You could probably get away with one, let's be honest, and if I had to choose one for my style and aesthetic, it would probably be the suede. If you're kind of like, well, Megan, which one, if you had to choose one or the other, would it be? I would probably go with the black and the brown suede opposed to the black leather, only because, like I said, I feel like with these, you really kind of just have to be going a certain place and dressing them up in a certain way. I feel like to get away with these, and I don't feel the same way for whatever reason about my suede ones. I feel like they don't bring nearly as much attention until I kind of turn around and then you're like, oh, those are really cute red bottom boots. But for some reason, these just themselves feel really dressy. So after try on of my Christian Louboutin knee high boots that I was telling you about, I did just want to point out that they do not fit very large in the calf. And I would say that I have pretty small calves. Again, I would usually wear a size 0 in pants. So when I tell you that to get them over my calves, I literally had to like lay down on my back, stick my leg up and pull the zipper over my thighs. It was a very tight fit. So I felt like that was so important to put in here because it was truly so difficult. So again, if you have fairly large size calves, I would definitely try these on in store before you buy them pre-loved, because I'm not really sure sure that your calf is going to be able to fit inside them. So for Saint Laurent boots, this is the only pair of Saint Laurent boots that I have. And I want to say that they're opium boots. I'm going to double check that. But these are them, and I just love, I mean, who doesn't like the beautiful YSL that has on the heel there? It is just so gorgeous, and they look so great on my display. And to be honest, this leather feels so soft and so amazing. I would definitely recommend these for your winter boot collection that you're wanting to get started here in 2021, because these are just beautiful. Now what I will say is I don't find them to be particularly comfortable. I know we're noticing a trend, especially with my heeled boots, that they're just not entirely comfortable unless they're that platform style, but I just would not sell these. I would not get rid of these because I just love that YSL print. I think it's so gorgeous. These I did get in a size 35.5, and I actually bought these from the same gentleman on eBay that I was telling you about that I really liked. These are actually the first pair I ever bought from him, and again, I was just searching high and low for these boots on a more discounted price, and he ships the box to you and everything, and I feel like he's just so wonderful. I love these shoes. The 35.5 is the size that I got in these because that was the smallest that they had available. What I will say is I probably should have gone maybe with more of a 5 max. I feel like the 35.5 is really pushing it because my feet do slide a little bit in these, but again, I love them. For the amount of times that I wear them in the winter, I feel like they are perfect. I never think about trying to trade them in for a smaller size because I did get them on a good deal. So again, love these. If you're looking for a boot to add to your winter collection, I would say these are a really great choice. For my Louis Vuitton boots, these are my Louis Vuitton Laureate platform boots, and I ordered these from eBay. I got them on a really good deal. I was a little nervous about these, so I did take these to Real Authentication to be authenticated. And when I say take, I'm sorry, I meant take pictures and put them online for them to authenticate it. I don't know if they have a physical store, but I'm in Atlanta and I haven't seen one. So I do just take pictures and send it over to them, which I love. They did authenticate them for me. So I was really excited to know that they do shoes as well. So if you're looking for a shoe to be authenticated, they will also do that. But anyway, they are a size, where are these? These are a size 35. And again, these are just one of those styles that I had to have. I'd be really curious if you feel like here in 2021, they are still as popular as they were before. I do find these a little bit difficult to style. I don't know why. I don't know if I do have a more girly like style. I'm sure if you guys have watched some of my other videos, you'll see kind of just in what I wear and on Instagram, I do tend to dress a little bit more girly. And I do feel like these are definitely more of that, how do I say, like sweatpants style. And I think they are so cute with like a oversized Nike sweatpant or something like that. Especially when I look of how people have styled them online. I think they're so cute like that, but I just don't seem to dress like that a whole lot. But I have had them for years. I can't seem to get rid of them because like I said, when they were popular, I had to have them. When I do wear like my sweatpants or I'm going out and I'm purposely styling that way, I love to throw these on and they look great every single time. So again, Louis Vuitton Laureate platform boot. Let me know what you think of them. I still love them and I plan to keep them in my collection for a while to come. So last but not least on my Louis Vuitton boots are going to be my Louis Vuitton Star Trail boots. These are the only other boots that I bought directly from the boutique outside of my Christian Louis Vuitton in the white color that I was telling you about earlier. But again, I had to have these. I did order them in the size 35. I want to say that was the smallest that they had when I was ordering them. But I absolutely love these boots. Again, I find them a little bit difficult to style just based off of the way that I dress. Again, I dress very girly, so sometimes I find that these are a little bit difficult to go with my aesthetic. But during the winter time with an oversized coat and these on and some black denim are just look so good. So if you are still interested in the Star Trail boots, and you have to have them too, I would definitely say they are still a good boot to go with. I think they're still super cute, and you're going to still get a lot of wear out of them for the next couple of years. So that pretty much concludes this video today. Thank you guys so much as always for joining me. Leave some comments down below on how you feel about some of the boots that I've shown you, on some of the shoes in general that I've shown you, if you like them, if you don't like them, if you personally own some of them, and how you feel about them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.